What up? That's got to be Jason. I'll be with you in a minute, bro. Oh, what's going on with y'all? Steven, howdy. Oh, don't mind me getting settled into the truck. Typical Monday stuff that I got to do on a Sunday this week. Dad's coming. Come back here. You need to go in there. Trying to get at it where I take my meds. Just ate my dinners. There. Come here. Grandma got me all fixed up on them. Done gave me that. But what are y'all up to? I'm setting up here in Beaumont, Texas. There we go. What in the world happened to my eyeballs? There they is. Now you got my undivided attention. Let's see, Jason and Steven and TC. Oh, I'm tired. I worked my butt off yesterday and today. Wannabe cowboy here. What up, Jim? I was watching that video earlier that you tagged me in. It's good to see I ain't the only one that thinks these individuals charging for counseling and stuff is wrong. TMB, where have I heard them before? Oh, you're the long-time viewer, first-time chatter. Oh, that's right. Jay, what's up? Jason's doing bad things. Shame on you. Jim's in Alabama. He's probably doing bad things. TMB's at home. You're always at home, ain't you? What up, Joe? Well, I got my mower back yesterday. The bill wasn't near as big as I feared. Let me put this up a little bit. I got an idler beside me and a CFI in front of me that don't know how to park. Ah, okay. Blackbeard, what's up? I wound up leaving the house early today so I can get a jump start on tomorrow. I want to kick this off about 12 miles down the road. They said it'd take about an hour and a half to unload me. Then I'm going to be a little over an hour to where I go load at. Let's see here. 94 miles, so a good hour and a half. Possibly 2, depends upon traffic. And then got to make it back up to the yard. So I'm looking at 600 miles tomorrow plus traffic. So, and it ain't the 600 miles, it's the hour and a half they said over here, which we all know how that goes. That could easily be 2 hours. And I know where I'm loading at. That's usually an hour load. So if I ain't careful, I'll be getting into my 11, and I need that 11 pretty bad. Well, thank you, Jim Dutton. Heading back out Tuesday, home for the weekend. I hear you. Been a long time, Jim, since anybody did that. Thank you. I got that mower back at noon yesterday. And I got out there and got to mowing. I put in over 5 hours straight on it. My land's a little bit rough. It ain't like it just smooth sailing across there. Then with that mower being out of commission for 3 weeks, the dadgum grass was pretty tall. So I didn't, oh, thank you. I don't know if he turned it off or if it has that no idle. Either way, thank you. Then let me light another one, damn. Then I got out there and did another 4 hours today. Actually, a little over it. So, you know. Well, Jim Dunn, if you're paying for that, let me write you up a bill. You'll think Red Velvet was nice. Oh, what the heck. Oh. But anyway, I got that done. Sat around the house a few hours with Mama. Watched a couple of our cooking shows. Watched a couple of my car shows. And I finally forced my butt on out the house and got down here to Beaumont. Oh. What up, JJ? Oh. We didn't even do any real cooking. Grandma had picked up, I don't even know what it was, big old chunk of beef. And she threw it in the crock pot this morning. We had pizza last night, which ain't on neither one of our diets. But it was damn good. I forget what it was. It came from the dollar store. Something Stone or something. I don't know. I didn't care. Well, thank you, TMB. That's cool, brother. Thank you. Right. Oh, yeah, Jim. Trust me. You're lucky that your wife's got a crush on me. I'd be sending you a bill and she'd make you pay it. So. Oh, Eddie, it's a pet peeve of mine, brother. I have, what, over 1,000 videos? Several hundred of them are about trucking, to help truck drivers and those coming into it. It's all free of charge. Jim, he just harassing me there. It's cool what he's doing. Supporting the channel, but giving me a ration with it. But no, dude, now I don't know if Jim can tell the name of that guy on here. I haven't went to his Facebook page, but it sounds like he's got a pretty kick-ass Facebook page to help drivers out. And there's some of us out there, that's what it's all about, is to help the drivers and the truckers coach, that's right. And he said over there on his, he's got accountants, DOT, recruiters. I mean, he named a whole list of stuff that he has over there on his Facebook page where people are actually trying to help drivers and people wanting to come into it. I didn't watch the whole thing because I was trying to get ready to leave. But basically, he's like me. It's like, you know, put out the truth. And if you're wanting to come into the industry, here's the truth. You know, do you want to deal with it? That's your call. And I got nothing but respect for that. Now, he ain't been out here but about 18 years now. I think he said he came out like 99 or something. So he's been out long enough, he's got a clue. I think he said he did his first video in 2004 or something like that. Maybe it was 14, I don't know. But now this whole nonsense of charging people to talk to them about the trucking industry, I do agree with him. It's America. You know, you have a right to do that stuff, and people have the right to pay for it. I don't understand people paying for it. But it is what it is. You know, that's his gig. Exactly, Eddie. That's how I am. And I've been cussed for it. So, matter of fact, there's a video on here where I actually got out and went to help a guy. He was fighting with his tandems, and I was offering to help him slide tandems. And he cussed me like I was a piece of trash. That one got me a little bit hot. But yep. Evening, Drugger D. So, well, it is hard to help some people out here. I mean, some people, they seem to get offended by you offering to help. I don't understand that. And mine walk away. But I just can't see trying to charge folks. I don't see it. And it's kind of like this truck next to me. It's a Crete. Now, I don't know how their trucks are set up, but his truck stopped idling. His curtains are drawn. His headlights are on. All his running lights are on. Well, no, his running lights ain't on. Just his headlights are on. I don't know if his battery gonna run down or if that thing will start back up and drive me nuts here in a few minutes. That's crazy. So if it's in, if the lights are on, it must be in drive, huh? Oh, it was some, Mama records a bunch of stuff for me. These were Misfit Garage. I was catching up on some of them. One where they built that Blazer. It was a 72 or something, two-wheel drive. And then we watched some of our chopped cooking stuff. Really? Well, thank you there, Eddie. I appreciate it. He was a real person, or you told him I was? Yeah, I like the Misfit and County cars too. I used to like Richard on the Gas Monkeys. I don't like Richard anymore. He's such an asshole. Since he made it and he's got money, he's just too full of himself. And some of the stuff that he does to block Misfit, now I understand that it's TV. You know, I understand all that. But whether it's real or he's portraying, they're having him portray to be this guy, I don't like him. I ain't got nothing for him anymore. When he first came out, I loved the show. Hardly ever missed it. Now I hardly ever watch it. Going back to Matt's, you talking about the truck show? No. Mid-America Truck Show, that's what it is. Took me a minute to remember what the name was. Me and Grandma went there several years ago. It was pretty cool. We also went to the one in Dallas several years ago. Went to the one in Knoxville and went to the one in Dallas. We've been to a couple of them. I still watch Street Outlaws. Hi, Stormy. What's up, darling? I was just busting your old man's chops, so you'd be proud of me. I still watch Street Outlaws. I really like that No Prep Kings. They had that out there for a little bit. That was awesome. But the Street Outlaws, you can tell that the TVs have been pouring money into them boys. Look how their cars have gotten. So, well, that's his reefer unit fired up. I said, your wife is a sweetheart and she damn sure loves me. She tolerates you though. So she knows I ain't gonna talk bad about her. See, that's the difference in you Yankees and us Southern men. We talk sweet to our sweethearts. You Yankees like to cuss everybody. Tell him, sweetheart. Well, my company could get me over there easy enough, but the last couple that we've been to, now it's been, oh Lord, probably 10 years or better since we went to one, which would have been Dallas. Dallas wasn't near as big as it had been in the past, and I wasn't impressed with it at all. Actually, that's where I met the Road Dogg show. And I wasn't impressed with them. They had a good radio show, but after 9/11, I got kind of burned on them. That's a different story. But when I got in there, me and Mama tried to talk to them or whatnot. Nah, it was all right. Never mind. Yeah, they have done Reaper wrong. You watched it the other night, did you? Good night, sweetheart. Be glad Jim's on the road and you ain't got to listen to him all night. 'Cause I know he snores, farts, and carries on. She was talking to me, Jim, not you. Remember, I'm not married to her. She likes me. Tell him, honey. Oh, Stormy, I think Little Joe got the t-shirt thing fixed. If you want to go try it, don't count on Jim to try it. He'll mess it up again. But yeah, there's a few of them guys on that street out. And I'm not liking Chief that well either anymore. Chief's starting to show his true colors, and I think he does do a little funny stuff with that flashlight once in a while. Who is it? Ryan with the red Camaro? He was first there for the longest time. I think when he shot him that light, he was kind of blocking the light where Ryan couldn't see it so well. You mean Chief? Yeah, I think so. No, I didn't know that, but I do know it looks like a different woman that's been hanging out with him. Well, that'd be cool. Shoot a video of your truck for me, Blackbeard. If you do, go over there to the About page, scroll to the bottom, you'll find my email. Email me and my son. That way he'll have your email address. There's a channel that he's put together just for y'all to upload videos. And you can upload it on that channel. Whenever you make it, make sure that you acknowledge that you're making it for Simple Living with Papa Joe channel. And you give me permission to put it on my channel as I need to. That way I ain't got to worry about YouTube and all their whatchamacallits. They worry about that a lot. What is it? Copyrights. That's what they're always worried about, copyrights. Really? See, now I'll tell you, the old boy out of Memphis, what's his name? Dadgummit, the one that runs the show for Memphis. I wasn't that crazy about him in the beginning, because he like Jim Dunn, he just bouncing off the walls all the damn time. But now he started calming down, and he's making for pretty good too. Shit, I can't think of his name. JJ, that's right. So, of course, JJ knew it. And them boys that came up from Houston, now we had several of them recorded. And sometimes the series and stuff, seasons, get jacked up. But they had some losers come up out of Houston. That was about a joke. They had the boys come down from Canada. That one was a joke. Some of it, you just got to sit back and scratch your head and say just, how damn much of this did they plan? So, JJ the Boss, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, well, he was okay, but he sure tore them cars up. So. W9, man after my heart, brother. Yeah, the Florida was a joke too. I've had the opportunity to get a 2006 Peter car with a 110-inch sleeper on it, 216-inch wheelbase. I mean, I just can't make myself pull the trigger on it. It's too limited what you can do with it. I've had a couple of ideas, but this late in my career, I mean, I'm looking at 5 years till I retire. That'd be a sweet way to go out if I could find a honey hole and a sure deal to put it on somewhere. But what are you going to do with 216-inch wheelbase? You know, there's so many of the secondaries you can't get on. All you do is bed bug, and I don't know that I'd trust any of them to not let you go. Oh. Bearded Glory, cool. What color is it gonna be? Not like your beard all white now, is it? I know you're saying black beard. That's reliving your youth. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Bedbug's household mover. Red, white, and blue. Good deal, brother. Hopefully you go and put a salute on there to all of the military. All 5 branches. That would be awesome. Yeah, any of y'all that want to share some videos, whether they're cooking videos, something about your trucks, just keep them clean. You notice I don't really cuss. I'll throw out a damn or something once in a while, but you don't hear all the F-bombs and using the Heavenly Lord's name in vain. Keep it clean. But if any of y'all want to make videos, go to the About page, go down there to the email, shoot us an email, and the son will put it over on that, y'all will put it on that channel, and then we're going to proof watch it. I ain't going to lie to you. And if there's a bunch of cussing or anything stupid, I ain't going to share it on my channel. But if it's all clean cut, I'll put it over there. Do a pre-trip, post-trip, a repair on a truck, whatever. You know, if it's something that will be helpful to the channel, I'll gladly share it. That'd be cool. I was talking about that here a little while back, dude. Because of the Coca-Cola trucks have got that. They can't run with them of a night. But, yeah, if you ever see them lit up, they're like in their commercials. They do have the cutouts and the lights inside, and it's cool. That'd be awesome. I've got a Facebook group, brother. Go on Facebook and look up Simple Living with Papa Joe. It's there. Well, I don't know about all that. I don't want the payments, dude. I've owned a truck before. I just don't want the hassle, and Grandma don't either. Oh, and she goes out with me every blue moon, but since I'm getting home every weekend, and that old dog we got, he's on a pee pill just like me. So he has to go pee a lot. Oh, Grandma's constantly letting him outside to go pee. That wouldn't work out here in this truck. So until he's gone, that ain't gonna happen. It just ain't gonna happen. And as old as he is, he's got to have the pee pill. He was building up fluid around his heart, just like humans do. That's cool, Blackbeard. It depends upon what state you're in, and it depends upon where it's at on your truck. Now, anymore, they don't seem to be enforcing that. Was it Kentucky or Tennessee? They used to bust there when we had we used to put them in our breathers out there. And then a bunch of drivers started putting them underneath their trucks when they came out with them rope lights. The ones under the trucks, if they was blue or they was red in the front of your truck, they was busting you. They said the blue lights made people think you was a cop. You was impersonating a cop. Really? They had just started using blue lights on a lot of the cop cars back then. And if you had the red glow, then they didn't know what way you was going. Really? That was about as stupid as when they started to outlaw LEDs. All the extra chicken lights and stuff. Oh, well, people get confused with you being a house. How in the hell, if they're confusing a truck rolling down the highway at 65, 70 miles an hour with a house, you need to pull their license. They don't need to be out here with the rest of us. Oh, lawmakers, man, they come up with some stupid stuff. Oh, my favorite one was when that senator, I think it was a senator, on the East Coast, he was traveling with his kids, and they came up behind a bull wagon that had the bag hanging in the back. And the kids wanted to know what that was. And he just didn't know how to explain it to them. So he started trying to push a law outlawing them. Really? And that's when you seen a lot of the truck stops and chrome shops quit carrying them. Really? See, I know when to shut up. So anyhow, 14 people and 10 likes. A couple of y'all forgot to hit that like button. Double check it, Blackbeard. You know how that stuff works out here. And you see it all the time. Oh. Oh no, I'm loaded. I did about 130 from the house to here. I would not purposely mislead you, but however, I could be incorrect. And we've all seen plenty of big trucks out here with that underglow. The lit up signs on the sides and whatnot, those are definitely a no-no. That's why Coca-Cola can only do them on the closed courses for commercials. But now you having a red glow on the back of your sleeper, that should not be a problem. I mean, we all got the red lights back there. Mine are red. I don't run with them on, but they're back there. So that shouldn't be an issue. I hear you. Well, if it's going to be red, white, and blue, put a white one underneath the bumper up front, blue down your sides, underneath. Then you got the red on the back. Now you got your own trailer. You dressing it up too? Back in the day, I liked my chicken lights. But a W9 with chrome and chicken lights looks awful damn good. I like my W9s. Just something about them. Prettiest truck out here. Oh. Now I tell you what, that International they got with that old 50s looking hood on it, I like the looks of that one. But W9's still my favorite. Nah, dude, I've been doing this stuff so long now. I sleep better in this bed because I sleep more in this bed. But at home, hell, I got mama and a puppy dog. She got a puppy dog. She can't go nowhere without that puppy dog right on her, including bed. And when he first came back, because we had his mother and father when the wife was raising Yorkies, and an elderly lady of ours was in bad need of a lap puppy, so Grandma gave her this one. The old man, the old dog I was talking about, is his daddy, and he's 17 now, I guess. And when that old lady died, the kids got the dog back to my wife. And I was telling her, ain't no damn dog sleeping in bed with us. Guess I lied. I ain't home enough. Pick your battles. And that one ain't my battle. So he got him a little pillow down there on the end of the bed, right by her feet. Yeah, buddy. I used to live in Georgia. That's where my son got killed, was in Georgia, down there by Eatonton. Down there in Putnam County. Oh, goodness. Don't mind me. What's up, Juan? Well, tell him thanks for his service. Carlos, what's up, brother? Had to leave the house early. Mumbling and crying about it. You know how it is. That recliner was feeling pretty damn good. Simple Living with Papa Joe. I also have a Patreon page. All of that, if you go to the About page on here on my YouTube channel, go to the About page, scroll to the bottom, and there's a link to all that stuff. There's a link to the Facebook, to the Patreon, to all that. My email. Razor, what's up? Oh yeah, I finally got over it. There's an old boy with a pretty little white pet. Oh, it ain't uncomfortable no more. He's on my bookshelf there here in Texas. We had him cremated, and I've got him with me. Actually, my oldest son is doing some research. He had found out that they can take the ashes and they crush them somehow and turn them into a stone where you can make jewelry out of it. And I've told him when he feels right, go ahead and check that out. And that's what we'll do with my son, and have me and him both a stone we can make pendants out of. friend of mine in Georgia is a jeweler. So when he has them done, I'll ship them over to him and have him set them. I know to some of y'all that probably sounds morbid, but it's my thing. Oh boy. Green Bay to Chicago. Well, this is the right time to do it, man. About 2 more months, you don't want to do that. Just about 12 miles down the road. I got an 8 a.m. appointment, and I don't like getting up super early and leaving the house to run over here. So if I have early Monday morning appointments, I leave out Sunday night. Sure enough, Blackbeard. Well, Juan, welcome to the live thing, brother. I do one damn near every night, not always, but damn near every night. Usually Central Time. It's around anywhere from 8 to 10. Once in a while I sneak in the middle of the day or in the early morning if I'm sitting around and bored. You just never know. Elk City, Oklahoma. I understand needing out of the truck. Well, cool. Thank you, Carlos. Yep. Y'all go check out the Facebook page and whatnot. I do a little bit of posting on there. The Patreon page, I don't do a whole lot on there. Grant, one of my longtime subscribers, he throws up a few cool little posts on there once in a while. I did a post on there, I think, this morning. You know, I tell you the truth, between the trucking and doing the live streams and all the other stuff, my plate gets a little bit full at times, and I just ain't all up on that Patreon page yet. I ain't figured it all out. I ain't had time to. So, well, Jay just put something on the Patreon page, I think. Well, there ain't gonna be a whole lot of trucks that can take off with them. So, and they would damn sure be easy to track them down, right? So, well, cool. Thank you, Razor. I get kind of carried away with my music some nights. I do some political posts on there. So I put on there stuff that interests me. So the stuff I put on there is stuff that I like. Which a lot of people on Facebook get confused thinking that we should be putting stuff up for others. No. I put stuff up that I like. So, which you can learn a lot about me from my post. Oh, thank you. Okay, that was you. I just seen it say you posted. All right, cool. I can't look at it right now. I'm on my phone. I have to do my live streams on my phone. Used to do them on the tablet, and it started getting funny little lines across there and cutting out and all that. So now I just do them on my phone. Now I record my videos on that tablet still. It'll record them fine. Grandma took advantage of me leaving on a Sunday, and she drove up to see one of the boys and his kids. So she's up there slobbering on grandbabies. Keep trying to tell her, take a damn beach towel with her. No. That grandson, he's got 2 older daughters and a younger grandson. They're like 13, 11, and 7. And that boy, he don't mind grandma's lovings at all. I keep telling them, Grandma beat the hell out of you, and they try to convince me those are love pats Grandma gives. Well, come here. I got a love pat for you. Let me knock you out. They're all terrified of me. They're scared. Super single suck, man. If it's your option, don't go there. Well, that ain't really all bad there, Blackbeard. What engine you getting in it? Over 25 years, Razor. I've been out here before cell phones. I started back in the early 90s. X15? Okay. Well, I know you're a proud man. Now, who you leased on with? Are you running your own authorities? What are you doing? The 550? Cool. Oh, there you go. I like my 18 speeds too. You're getting set up to haul some loads now. What are you going to do? Haul drilling collars? Where are you based out of? What regions you going to run, basically? You ever come down my way? Y'all pretty much guarantee that 90% of the time I'm running from Springdale, Oklahoma, or West Salem Springs, I'm sorry, down here towards Houston. Now there's a little bit of variety. I get off track a little bit. And every so often I go over to Dallas, down to El Paso, Louisiana every once in a while. Oh yeah, that's what we had when I started, was cab overs. Max Solutions, huh? Never heard of them. Oh, you're in Atlanta? I used to live out there in Madison. You know where Madison is out there at the old TA. I actually live about 5 miles from that TA. That's where I used to park up. And I remember when the old TA was a 76. A lot of them out here don't even know what the 76s were about. They was my favorite truck stop at one time. They're not now. They're not around no more. Yeah, there is. There's one out in California. Matter of fact. That's a fact. There's only a couple places that you can legally run all the way across Texas in one day. And that ain't down here on I-10. And it ain't on I-20. Going through Armadillo up there. There's what, 183 miles I think across there. Down here in on I-10 it's what, 878? 880? Something like that. And I forget what I-20 is. It's a long ways too. Well, that ain't a 1099, is it? Right? He'd have paid me off damn good, and I'm looking to get home a lot. Now, if he could set up something running Houston to Atlanta, I'd damn sure talk to him. This old boy over here, he treats me right. Well, damn, that ain't bad at all. Is that a 1099? I damn sure don't need in trouble with IRS again. I'm just now getting bailed out of that. Well, that knocks that down to right around 15 or so a week. What kind of trucks you got? Right? Actually, there was one right there at the farmer's market there in Atlanta. You got W9s? I wasn't lying. W9 is my favorite truck. I miss my old W9s. I want the big motor. Well, thank you there, Carlos. I just seen where you posted on something. I don't know if it was the Patreon or if it was Facebook. But yeah, they're at the farmer's market there in Atlanta. That old boy in there, he used to help you get your own authorities, and he had everything in there. Don't tell me he's got T2000s. I detest them damn trucks. I drove one for 2 days. That was when I was hauling boats out of Tennessee. The second one. Now, I told that old boy, I said, I've often told people you can't hire me with a truck, but you damn sure run me off with one, and this is the one. So if this is all you got, I'm getting back in my dolly and heading back to Texas. He put me in a W9. All right, Carlos, thanks for dropping in, brother. Yeah, I seen that. Thank you very much. You have a good evening. Be safe now. What's up, Venom? James, what's going on, brother? Y'all make sure you hit that like button now. Blackbeard, tell him a little bit about me. And tell him about my channel. He can come check me out. He'll see what kind of a sour old man he's hiring on, right? He might run. Yeah. Well, that didn't work very good. That truck tried starting. His headlights was getting awful dim. I can't help but wonder, is that the driver's starter or did it start by itself? I first got in one of them smart trucks, driving for Prime. Mama was with me. And hell, I used trucks idling. If you didn't turn the key off, they stayed running. We no more got to sleep that first night, and that damn truck shut down, and I come up out of that bunk. Usually if your truck shuts down, that ain't good. I'm like, what the hell? And I started it up, and it started, Went back to sleep, damn thing died again. I got a hold of somebody else, gave them a call in the late night. They're laughing at me, dude, just leave it alone. It's that temperature control in your bunk. The truck was turned on and it kept control of your temperature in there by the truck firing up and shit. I was like, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. I got used to it, but I've been trying to evolve with the technology. I'm sorry to hear that, James. My son, my oldest son, the one that helps me on here, a real good friend of his, a veteran, she just hung herself yesterday. Just all the depression and shit. That just drives me nuts. Our government still ain't helping them enough. I'm sorry. Trump's doing a lot, but our government still ain't helping our veterans enough. Now we just lost another one. And I'd met the girl. She was a nice girl. Oh. It is sad. Oh, my son's all tore up. Oh, and he was like, Daddy, I just talked to her yesterday. He says there wasn't a clue. He talks to her every 2 or 3 days they talked. And he's like, there's not been a clue, man, not a clue. Well, it is what it is. It's sad. You're right, James. It's very sad. I'm down here in Beaumont, Texas. It is sad, brother. Now, I told my son just this morning, I said, buddy, I said, that's what I'm worried about you all the time. I know how you fight that depression. He's like, Daddy, I'm all right. Yeah, uh-huh. That's what you said about your friend, too. And I'll bet you that's what she said. Scares shit out of me. I don't want to lose my other son. No. That's a fact, Razor. That's a fact. Yep, you're right, JJ. Well, cool. Well, the going to church is fine. I just hope she's right with God. And only her and God knows that, brother. Had to give my son a little lesson today on the suicide in Christianity. Because I was always raised that you committed suicide, you automatically went to hell. I don't believe that, people. I don't believe that at all. The good Lord has a soft spot for children and those that ain't quite right. And if you're bad enough that you take your own life, you ain't quite right. And I think the good Lord has mercy on you. I really do. Cool, James. Brandon, what's up, brother? It ain't afternoon, dude. It's evening. Now, how you doing with that deal you've been working on? Everything working out good? That's a fact. You know, they often try to tell us that God don't give us more than we can handle. Well, God might not, but the world and the devil damn sure does. So, those that don't believe in God and the devil, you need to look around you. Now, I ain't even started on it, dude. Hell, I just got the main property cleaned up. mode again. Well, is it going to bring Mama up? Nope. Well, dadgummit. And I ain't sure. Folks, I need to call Grandma. I'm going to exit out of this. I'm just going to call it a night. I appreciate y'all coming in and all that good stuff. I might fire back up here and give me about 5 minutes. I might fire back up. Y'all have a good evening now. Bye. Remember, good Lord loves you, so do I. Brandon, catch me later, brother.